You ever have one of those days where everything just feels impossible? Where you're running on empty, barely holding it together, and then some stranger decides to make it worse? Well, this mom was having that day. Toddler screaming in the grocery cart. Exhaustion weighing her down like a sack of bricks. And then, one rude comment from a judgmental stranger flipped a switch inside her. What happened next? One of the most satisfying petty revenges I've ever heard. Let's set the scene. It was a regular Tuesday afternoon at the supermarket. Fluorescent lights buzzing. Shopping carts clattering. The usual background noise of beeping scanners and muffled conversations. And then, there was Jake. A 2-year-old boy, overwhelmed, overstimulated, and not having it. His little face was red, his tiny fists clenched, and his cries echoed through the entire store. His mom, Sarah, was doing everything she could. Rocking the cart. Whispering soft reassurances. Desperately offering snacks, toys, anything to calm him down. But sometimes, kids just melt down. And when you're already running on 3 hours of sleep, that sound, the piercing, unrelenting wail of an upset toddler, feels like it's drilling straight into your soul. That's when she showed up. An older woman, maybe mid-60s, with perfectly styled silver hair and a sharp, disapproving stare. She didn't say much, just a loud, exasperated sigh as she passed by. And then, under her breath but just loud enough for Sarah to hear. For goodness sake. Just 3 words. But they hit like a slap. Sarah froze. Her face burned. Her hands tightened around the cart handle. Because here's the thing, she wasn't just tired. She was defeated. The sleepless nights. The constant judgment from strangers. The never-ending feeling that no matter how hard she tried, it was never enough. And this woman? She wasn't offering help. She wasn't smiling sympathetically. No, she was judging. Like Sarah was some kind of failure just because her kid was having a hard day. That's when something inside her snapped. Not in a yelling, screaming way. No, Sarah was smarter than that. She was going to make this woman regret that sigh. So she did the most beautifully petty thing imaginable. She followed her. Every single aisle. Produce section. Oh, suddenly Sarah needed apples. Cereal aisle. Guess Jake loved this brand, better stop and stare at the boxes for a while. Frozen foods. Yep, gotta stock up. And all the while, Jake kept crying. Loudly. Dramatically. The woman tried to ignore it at first. She picked up her pace. She ducked down random aisles. But Sarah was relentless. She didn't say a word. No confrontation. No dirty looks. Just presence. The kind that makes your skin crawl when you realize, oh no, she's doing this on purpose. Finally, after a third of the store, the woman couldn't take it anymore. She abandoned her half-full cart. Stormed to the checkout. And left. And Sarah? She stood there for a second, watching the automatic doors slide shut behind her. Then, she smiled. A real, genuine, triumphant smile. And for the first time in weeks, she finished her shopping in peace. Was it petty? Absolutely. Was it deserved? Oh, 100%. Because sometimes, the best revenge isn't some grand, dramatic gesture. It's just making sure the person who decided to be rude to you has a really annoying day. If you've ever wanted to ruin a rude person's afternoon, hit that like button. And tell me in the comments, what's the pettiest revenge you've ever pulled? Subscribe for more stories that'll make you laugh, cheer, and maybe take a few revenge notes for later. See you next time.